Hello, welcome to the next edition of the Jank Tank. Today, we're playing a deck that was originally inspired by Saffron Olive. He played it in Historic, and there is an avenue to play it in Pioneer. We're going to try it out today. The brand new card is C Double, so we're able to work with Gearhulk, hopefully make a lot of copies of Gearhulk in Second Harvest. So that is the plan today. It's going to be super spicy, super janky. Hopefully we can win a match or two. That would be ideal, but as long as we could showcase how explosive this deck can be, how fun it is, that's all that matters. If you guys like the spicy kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you can be alerted for future videos. And let's get into the deck list. So, 4 creatures only. Gearhulk, 4 copies. We have 3 Mendings, Faithful Mendings, 3 Make Disappears, Considers, Moment Truth, which is, I think, ideal for this deck. So we dig 3, put 1 in the yard, which is hopefully a Second Harvest, or Epiphany, C Double. Now we have a decent amount of cards we actively want in the graveyard. We have Refurbish to get back a Gearhulk for 4 mana, which hopefully works out in our favor. 22 lands in general, sideboard-wise. Veto for control, Faithful Absence for a little bit of removal. Hollow Moonlight for combo-based strategies like Creativity. We have Growth, which ironically I think is actually pretty good in this deck. It is an instant, so it works with Gearhulk. And then it gets Destroy an Artifact or Enchantment. Make a copy of a Gearhulk. Unlicensed Hearse, 3 copies. For Graveyard Hate, Mystical Dispute for control. And we have Supreme Verdict as our choice of Wrath. That is our surprise Gearhulk for Pioneer. Let's get into it. Godless Shrine, Knight of the Eben Legion, passes, Headquarters, go. Or Fiend's Tower, hits me, Headquarters, go. Hollow Fountain, Sorin, consider, Graveyard, puts Nightveil Predator into play, hits me, Breeding Pool, tap, pass, uptick Sorin, goes to combat, attacks, we'll go ahead and Dispersal, Graveyard, plays the Knight, passes, finally top deck it, Temple Garden, tap, pass the turn. Watery Grave tapped. Goes to combat. Swings out. Mending. Get rid of a C Double and a Epiphany. Take it. We're at 9. Second Harvest. Play the Beseju. Pass the turn. Upticks on the Nightveil. Goes to combat. I guess he beats me because of the Pomp, doesn't he? Mending. There's the dang Gearhulk. There's nothing I could do to response to this Knight, right? I have to dig for exactly Dispersal. I don't really want to reveal any more cards. Supreme Verdict's in. Probably Refurbish out. Maybe Dovin's Veto in. Go down 1 Make Disappear. Probably the Dispersal. Go back up. Make Disappear. Run it like that. Headquarters. Go. Shrine. Knight. Temple Garden. Untapped. Pass. Catacomb. Gets frisky. Faithful Mending. Get rid of Harvest Sublime Epiphany. Temple Garden. Tapped. Pass the turn. Plays Glacial Fortress. Hits me. Take it. Thoughtseize. That resolves. Takes the Gearhulk. Plays another Knight. Play Faithful Mending. Get rid of Stern Lesson and Epiphany. Play Pool tapped. Go. Hits me for 2. Take it. Pumps. So they grow. So we go ahead and Stern Lesson. Get rid of C Double. Overgrown Farmland. Supreme Verdict. Pass the turn. Ghoul. Passes. Second Harvest. Faithful Mending. Get rid of those 2. Play a tap land. Pass the turn. Chapel. Hits me. We draw a Gearhulk. We can get there. Moment of Truth. Definitely take Verdict. Put one of those cards in your hand. 1 into the graveyard. So we put Harvest in the graveyard. Untap. Gearhulk, please. Then again, we do need our other card in the yard. Cascade. Goes to combat. Smacks me. Predator. Stern Lesson. I think it's correct to just get rid of the Verdict because I might be able to Moment of Truth or Lore Hold. All right, so we take Supreme. We pitch the land. Untap. We have 9 mana. This costs 6. So we could Mending. Faithful Mending. That's not what we're looking for. Get rid of that. I guess that. Supreme. Gearhulk. Well, he's tapped out. He might have a counter spell. All right, so first of all, we want to do something like C Double. Make a copy. Sublime Epiphany. Cast. Choose 1 or more. So we return, create a copy, draw. Okay, so we bounce here, choose another creature, and we choose ourselves. All right, next, another Sublime Epiphany. Cast. We will create a copy, draw. We have no more. So cast the first second harvest, cast it, cast another second harvest, cast another second harvest. Stern lesson, I guess. So first things first, we cast Stern, throw away the the sea double, cast second harvest. I believe you got this one. He scoops it up. What a sweet, sweet round that was. So I think on the draw, we probably should bring back in Refurbished. Make Disappear's a little worse, but I don't like that. With the Hollow Fountain, tap. We'll just play Headquarters, go. Hive the Eye Tyrant, passes. Play the Headquarters, go. Castle. Maybe I should have put, okay, that is fine. No punishment. Except we guess we didn't get to use our Moment of Truth. So Headquarters, I don't need another land, pass. I do need some way of filtering away these bad cards. Egger. Okay. Moment of Truth. I guess we take that. We could just cycle it, I guess, if we have to. Take our beat. Consider. Play Breeding Pool, untap, pass. Shocks himself. Turns on the Hive. Darn, I was hoping to do something spicy with the C double. Consider. I guess that's okay. Cycle. Take our beats. We're almost dead. 3. Epiphany. Play a tap land. Pass the turn. We're just dead to the Hive. Well, then again, I guess we can't block both of those. We're just going for it. C double. And we die. We got a game, though. We got a game. That's all we could ask for. Let's get into the next. I think 0-1. Dechrome Coast. Hammer. Breeding Pool. Tapped. Go. Kimba. Well, we are on a very, very small clock. That is not going to help. So, Breeding Pool. Tapped. Go. We're not going to be able to show much. Take our beats at 8 or 6, 7. Something like that. Reality Chip and a Serpent. Make Disappear. That's just awkward. Scoop it up. So we want Sundering Growth and Verdicts. Maybe down a Refurbished. We do want some number because this is going to be a very difficult matchup. Maybe a Sublime Epiphany. Maybe just down all the Refurbishes. No, I think I go down a C double and a Make Disappear. I don't like that. Headquarters, go. Hollow Fountain. Drum. Temple Garden, tapped. Go. Plaza of Heroes. Kimba. Mox Amber. Reality Chip. Oswald. Beseiju. Pass. Alright, equips. Colossus Hammer. Otawara. Doesn't have a white mana though. Hits me. Take it. Stern Lesson. Get rid of the Epiphany. Marsh. If I would known I was going to draw that, I definitely would have changed that. Pass the turn. Ornithopter. A different art. Ornithopter. Emery. Kimba. Consider. Graveyard. So I go ahead, I blow up Reality Chip. So that should be a free card for Gearhulk next turn. Hits me. Skrelv. That's awkward. Mana Confluent. Pass the turn. Stacks a drum. Does he get a Stonebrain or something? Nope. Reality Chip. And equips, which is reasonable. Plays a Hollow Fountain. Untapped. So he essentially has 3 mana open. Plays an Emery. Mills some cards. We might be able to get like 3 Gearhulks, 3 or 4 this turn. Alright. Tries to get back a Serpent. Goes to combat. Attacks. No, just attacks with that. Gearhulk. First things first, we do Epiphany. We do nothing's on the stack. So we return, copy, draw. We're gonna return the chip. We're gonna copy, draw. We do growth. We will destroy the hammer. Make a copy. We do Stern Lesson. Copy, play the Stern Lesson. So it doesn't really matter, I don't think, what I get rid of. All right, so we take the damage. Reality Chip. We do want to actively untap land, probably. We don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I only have 5 mana, so I can't do both of these. Play a Headquarters, I guess. Go to combat. Smack, smack, smack. Chomps. Takes 10. Pass the turn. Maybe I could have won. But that's not explosive enough yet. All right, so he equips. Ornithopter. Question is, am I dead? Sack Skrelv. Get Crowbar. All right, gets back at Ornithopter. Plays the Ornithopter. Goes attacking. Let's cast this. Return, copy, draw. You know what? Go to take it. Fiddlebender. Haywire Might. All right, so I guess we do. Let's just cast Faithful Mending. We discard Stern Lesson. Get rid of Gearhulk. Untapped. Breeding Pool. Untapped. Okay, we're all good. Faithful Mending. Get rid of those 2. Refurbished. Get back a Gearhulk. get back Epiphany. We will scoop it up. We're about ready to get the combo there. All right. Not much changes. I could bring in some Faithful Absences, but yeah, run it back. The Guarda's Aid. Headquarters, go. Fiddlebitter. Supreme Verdict. That's not bad. That's a 4-drop we want. Tap Hollow Fountain, go. Otawara. Reality Chip. Equips. Colossus Hammer. Hits me for 12. Well, that's a start. And I can't even do anything. I'm one turn away from Supreme Verdict. Well, I mean, so far we're pushing it to game 3 with this Jank deck, so it's pretty sweet. Do think I want the 4th copy of... We just don't have enough ways to facilitate our hands, so definitely want to look into that for game match number 3. All right, let's get into it. Headquarters, go. Plains. Initiate. Passes. Thicket, go. Castle. Copper. Yeah, that's definitely worth countering. Beseiju, go. Mutavolt. Bodyguard. Lieutenant. Hits me for 2. Yeah, gets frisky. Take it. Stern Lesson. Get rid of Second Harvest. By Temple Garden. Tapped. Pass the turn. Plains. Turns on the Mutavolt. It doesn't really matter since I don't have 2 blue. Brave. Okay. I still would like another blue source. Hits me for 6, 8, 9. We're at 8. With another Bodyguard. Grows the Lieutenant. Stern Lesson. I need a blue source, please. We're just dead on board. Jeez, how much longer till... Yeah, we were just never going to draw. There it is. Verdicts. Faithful Absence. Down, make disappear. Refurbish. Epiphany. I don't like that. Breeding Pool, tapped. Go. Plains. Kithian. Otawara. Go. Mutavolt. Hits me. Plays a recruitment officer. Passes. Moment of Truth. Gatsby take the headquarters and Epiphany in the yard. Play a tap land. Pass. Turns on the Mutavolt. Hits me for 6, down to 12. Flips the Gideon. Alright, untaps the recruitment officer. Another Second Harvest. Play a headquarters and pass. Best case scenario, we draw an untap land. Then I think we can come back. Alright, turns on the Gideon. Hits me for 6. We're at 6. Wedding announcement. Makes a token. We have to draw an untap land. That is an untap land. That does require us to shock ourselves. I think I get rid of the Epiphany. Or then untap, pass the turn. Plays a Plains. Can we stabilize at 4? This mending will gain us 4 life. Should be helpful. Okay, he tries to turn on the Gideon. So where I can get blown out here is by a Brave the Elements. If I do it right now, he can't Brave the Elements protect the Gideon. So I think that is correct. We will do Sublime Epiphany. Sublime Epiphany. Cast. We will counter activated, return, create a copy, and draw to return target. So we will return the wedding announcement, copy, draw. We do Sublime again, cast, return, copy, draw. Return the recruitment officer, make a copy, draw. And then we do Stern Lesson, cast Stern Lesson, get rid of a harvest. Oh, that was tough, but I think we're stabilizing. All right, got gain number 2. Think I keep Sublime, go down to C double, run it like that. Headquarters, go. No turn 1 play is good for me. But it's a Thalia's Lieutenant. Sanctum, pass. Castle, Thalia's Lieutenant. That resolves. Moment of Truth. I guess I take Gearhulk, get rid of the Forest. Hits me for 3. Take it. That's a really good top deck. So we'll play a tap Temple Garden. Pass. Okay, you mean we might win a match? We might win a match. Plains. Kithian. I definitely have to Wrath this turn. Hope he just taps out for like a Adeline or something. Turns on the Mutavolt. Must have another Thalia's Lieutenant. Ouch. So Moment of Truth. Take an island. Get rid of the Second Harvest. So that means we're going to be taking 3 each turn. Thanks to the Mutavolt. Taking 5, 8. So I'm at 9. No, wait. 11. I'm at 6. Oh man, that might not be enough. Oi. So many Thalia's Lieutenants. I'm at 7. Sure, take it. Passes. Supreme Verdict. Pass the turn. Yeah, he got me on a 3-turn clock. Uh, Bodyguard. Naming Mutavault. That's at least a little helpful. So I can gain 4 life this turn. We just pass. This is a very tight game. I think I could stabilize if I have one more turn and I draw a land. I have 5 draws to find it. So Mending. Get rid of the Epiphany and the Harvest. Mending. There's a land. We get rid of both sea doubles. So we go down to 3. Potentially a 1. Thalia. Oh no. Not a Thalia. Are you serious? Oh, let's see, have to brave the elements, and then I guess it didn't matter. But I can't cast anything thanks to this stupid Thalia. So if I pay 3 for Faithful Absence, I have to like draw Consider and then stupid Thalia. So I guess my only out is I have to Consider for the 1-drop. Bounce spell. That does not work. Alright, we just die. Yeah. He literally drew the only out. Like, if he did not have Thalia, he probably would have lost. 0-4, let's get into the wrap-up. Alright, so what did we learn this week about this deck? Overall, we went 0-4. The very end, like, literally Thalia came down and cost us probably our match win. So, we were so close to being 1-3. But, you know, that happens. Thalia definitely does hurt Gearhulk. Overall, mana base, I had to work on it a little bit more. There was too many times where we just didn't have white or blue. Like, those are our 2 main colors. So I trimmed down on some green. I upped the hollow fountains, the desert beach. I don't know why I had a marsh in there instead of a desert beach, but you know. So I went ahead and did all that work. So the mana base should be a little bit more consistent. The other thing that I'm not sure of if I want or not, let me know down in the comments if Otherworldly Gaze would be the right choice for this deck. That is the only card I wasn't sure about. Mending did do pretty good. So did Moment of Truth was reasonable. Maybe Gaze can take a couple slots of Truth and a Harvest maybe. And 1 Consider, so 3 Consider, 3 Gazes. I'm not exactly sure. I did trim down on the Refurbished to make room for a little bit more early game facilitations. So that should help the deck with a little bit more consistency. I think we did a little bit better job in match 3 or match 4, but you know, I think the deck is overall pretty fun to play. If there's any considerations, let me know down in the comment section, because if I ever revisit this deck, I would definitely like to hopefully put up a better performance. This is just the initial brew. Like, I mean, there's definitely a path forward, but this deck could be just a sweet thing going on. And we're utilizing Second Harvest, which just doesn't see any constructive play. Yeah, let me know all that stuff down in the comment section. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video if you like, before you head out the door. And until next time, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.